What's up, YouTube? So, based on a fan request, I'm going to do a little demo back with the Karambit based on my recent purchase and mod of the Spyderco Endura. So this video is going to have two parts. The first part is kind of a rant. There's some dude out there, okay, he's a quote Jeet Kune Do guy, doesn't believe in the utilization of weapons, believes that Bruce Lee had a fixed amount of techniques, the jab, the kick, etc. Doesn't do grappling. Okay, so the guy's full of it, if you ask me. I'm not going to mention any names, but you can Google around, you see what I've commented on. Jeet Kune Do is a philosophy, okay? It's based on Bruce Lee's philosophy. You can grab whatever you need anywhere. Chinese, Filipino, Japanese, African, doesn't matter. You can take what you can take and make it work. Nobody owns a punch. Nobody owns a kick. Nobody owns BJJ. I mean, obviously within the circles of, you know, legalities, what have you, maybe you want to be respectful. But in the end, BJJ techniques are up for grabs. Anybody can use them. You don't have to join a school to learn it. Maybe if you want to get the best teaching available, you might join a certain club. But in the end, nobody owns anything, period, okay? Nobody owns a round kick from Thailand. If you want to use a round kick, use it. So anyway, enough of that rant. Now we're going to talk about the second part of this video, which is the blade. Now, in one of my videos, I talked about the realism of this. Okay, so a lot of the videos with the curved Karambit, they use this to, you know, guys down, you rub this against his neck, whatever. Okay, so fine, I guess that'll work because it's a pulling action, right? But in the case of this, where this is a Warncliffe blade, okay, and look at that reach as I mentioned before. So how would I be using this? Well, you might have seen my other video where I did some footwork. So I would use the same type of footwork, right? Okay, remember, this is a self-defense scenario that has gone on steroids. Okay, maybe you could have de-escalated the situation, right? Maybe you can de-escalate, avoid it. But this application where you're actually engaging in a duel, D-U-E-L, I did mention this in the other video where I showed me doing some footwork. But this is a situation where you've done all that you can to de-escalate it, and in maybe the rare instance you're able to actually pull your knife out in defense because the other guy has a knife, or maybe has a machete, or whatever. You know, maybe you're walking and you got attacked, you know, by surprise attack, and then you're kind of running away, you're running around the car, and you have this in your pocket, and he's chasing you with a machete. You don't think that's realistic? Go online and do some searches on street fights with machetes. A lot of this happens in the Philippines. There's even some Canadian footage where, you know, people are whipping out blades and they're terrorizing people. So in the situation where that's the case, this is the application I'm talking about. So I'm trying to get away. I'm using my footwork, okay? This is my close range. Okay, guy comes in for a tackle or anything close. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Got that out of blade. But then I may want to, you know, keep my distance, which is really probably the safest thing to do. I'm looking for a way to escape. Right, so I'm moving around, letting him think that I want to engage him, and really I want to get the fuck out of there, get out of dodge, you know. So I might move around, flip, boom! Okay? Slow motion. Bang. Non-telegraphic. Okay? Hand moves before the foot. Kind of like fencing. It's a basic fundamental non-telegraphic approach based on the teachings of Bruce Lee and Jeet Kune Do, okay? You don't want the label, then fine. This is a way to get this long reach weapon out there as fast as you can without them being able to parry it. So you're going to mix it in with your movement. Bang, bang, bang. All right, think you can block that? Oh, you want to block that? Come on, block it, block it. Well, folks. Okay, so that's the application. You already saw my other video that this can take impact. All right. And now you can see how it can be moved. All right, and it doesn't have to be a person's countenance. It could be an appendage, all right? And obviously, when you do this, even if you get him, if he's coming at you like this with the machete, and you're trying to intercept him with this, that machete is still coming. So you better either lock it, jam it, whatever, or if you get inside of it, okay, get inside of it. You know, you're gonna have to spar, you know, I'm gonna have to spar as well, but until I get my sparring partner on a regular basis, I've got some theory based on what I know does work, okay, and it's just a new application, okay, so I'm gonna keep my distance, you know, jab at his hand, or if I want to do, remember, you see my video, I can get this into the foregrip, bang, okay, so I got this here, keep it, I'm going after his arms, okay, what have you, or going after his arms. All right, guys? Ciao.